Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Respect to Aki and Agwathium, push the work of the Lord at true faith sincerity, and promoting by his sacrifice. And peace and blessings to your hopeful elect. So today in this lesson, we're gonna be basically going over how, man, they should say peace and safety and the sudden destruction cometh, man. Because in the times that we're in right now, people think that things are getting back to normal. Now it's the time that people think, oh, everything's getting back to normal because 2 years ago, it's been 2 years since people, were allowed to walk in public without a mask, man. And lately, man, around the whole states and around the states in America, they're starting to lift up, the mask mandates and the jab mandates, man. They're basically trying to, deceive y'all at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, we're not ignorant of Esau's devices, because at the end of the day, this just shows you how America is not to be taken seriously. So you're telling me, man, just because World War III, rumors are going on and all that, then it makes it okay to just completely forget about a pandemic that they were, freaking, killing up people over, man. If you don't take the jab or you getting arrested, all that, man. They were basically putting hell on people, for not, following their mandates. But since World War III comes, it's all a, distraction, man. It's a distraction. All these things right now, the jab, the jab mandate, it's all a distraction for things to come, man. Because at the end of the day, us prophets, we already knew that, the jab, was just a prelude for what's to come. And we know that Marcus the Beast is soon to come, man. As soon as Marcus the Beast comes, all hell is going to break loose, man. But in this article we're about to read, New York basically lifted their mandate, man. And New York was one of the main states, if not the most main state, that was very heavy on people, standing short with the mandates, man. And it says New York City lifts jab and mask mandates. It's a lot. And it says New York City, WABC. New York City took another step in its return to normalcy amid the Jab 19 pandemic Monday, with the city dropping several safety protocols during the school mask mandate and vaccination and jab requirements for businesses, man. Restaurants and indoor venues, including restaurants, theaters, and gyms, no longer have to require proof of the Vanessa, man. So you see in the article, it says normalcy, man. We're in this world, it's never gonna be back to normalcy, man. It might give you an illusion, or you don't wear a mask no more. But at the end of the day, this world is not the same anymore. The scriptures basically already prophesied that the downfall of this place, man. This place the economy's finished. Man, this place is never going to go back to the same state it was, 30 years ago, or even 5 years ago, 7 years ago. It's not going to be the same way, it was, man. This place is finished, man. This place is on its last breath, man. Soon, you're going to see more hyperinflation. This economy is going to crash fully, man. This place is finished, man. There's no need to try to invest into this place, man. This place is already finished, man. And now, let's go to the scriptures. Let's go to the book of 1 Thessalonians. It's a lot. Let's go to the book of 1 Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. And it reads, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh so as a thief in the night. Verse 3, for when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, man. So at the end of the day, man, the Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night, man. He's gonna come when you least expect it, man. In verse 3, and it says, and they shall say peace and safety, and then sudden destruction come up upon them, man. So you niggas are in a state of mirth. This world is in a state of mirth. Think, oh, nothing's gonna happen. You see people starting, to gird their loins because they see what's going on with World War III and shit. They're like, oh shit, bro, I need to find God or something. But the majority of the world right now, they're in a state of mirth. They think things are gonna go back into regularity or normalcy, man. But that's not gonna happen. And ultimately, you can be in that state of mirth, but ultimately the Lord, is going to send, destruction upon this world, man. You're going to think it's all sweet, safe, and sound. Oh, it's going to be like 2016 again, Let me just live my life, I don't got to wear a mask anymore and all that. No, man, soon, massive shit's going to happen, man. When you least expect it, they should say peace and safety and then sudden destruction, man. So, then the times to come, shit's gonna happen. All hell's gonna break loose and all that, man. And more, abnormal shit's gonna happen upon this earth. You're gonna see animals ripping niggas' nuts off and shit. You're gonna see more animal attacks. You're gonna see more famines across the whole world, and shit. It's gonna be crazy, man. And it's gonna be the times of sorrows for this world, man. The times of grief for this world, especially for you wicked niggas out there. But we gonna eat, the elect gonna eat in that day. When famine come upon the earth, the elect's gonna eat. We safe and sound. This is why having the knowledge is better than being successful in this world, because ultimately, man, we have protection and we ultimately have eternal reward, man. All this shit in this world is temporarily. In verse 4, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief, man. So at the end of the day, us brothers, we're not in darkness, man. We have the light. So ultimately, the day is not going to overtake us as a thief, man. It's not going to catch us when our pants are down. In verse 5, ye are all of the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of the darkness. Verse 6, therefore let us not sleep as do others, and let us watch and be sober, man. So in these times, we can't be sleep out here. We have to be completely woke, man, and ultimately watch and be sober and vigilant, man, at times to come, because, the roles can be reversed at any times, man. We got to be prepared because prophecy is coming, faster than this damn speed of light, man. So we got to be aware of these times. You see a lot of niggas going back into the world because they see that so-called normalcy, coming back on to this government and this world. But no, shit is not going to be normal. Niggas are getting sifted out. Niggas are going back into this trash-ass world, this world that is finished. They're trying to be rappers, trying to make it into this world. Invest in the Lord. Do not invest in Bitcoin, man. Stay woke. You got to stay woke, man, in these times, man. Verse 7, for they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night, man. So all you niggas, are not woke in these times, man. And you niggas are not sober physiologically, So at the end of the day, the day is gonna catch you as a thief in the night, And now, let's go to the book of Luke, chapter 17 and verse 26. This book of Luke, chapter 17 and 26, and it reads, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. So just how the days of Noah were, when the flood came, it's going to be the same thing, as the Son of Man, the return of Yahweh Shai, man. Because ultimately there's nothing new under the sun. The same things happen in a continuous motion, but ultimately they're in different spectrums and all that. In verse 27, they did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all, man. So all these niggas were in a state of mirth, man. All the niggas were partying, basically partying, being niggas, being hot girl summers, being coons out here, trying to invest in Bitcoin. But then the flood came, man. That's spiritually what's going on right now. Niggas are in this state of mirth. But when the flood came, when the flood comes, meaning the destruction comes upon this earth, it's going to catch them, man. Verse 28, likewise also it was in the days of Lot. They did eat and they drank, they bought and they sold, they planted and they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all, man. So at the end of the day, man, all when it was a time of destruction, say so the flood or the when fire came down in Sodom and Gomorrah, all these niggas, weren't listening to the prophets. They were all in a state of mirth. They wasn't prepared, man. And the worst destruction is when you're not aware, man. When you don't have awareness on something, that's the worst destruction, man. So ultimately you niggas, will be, caught, man, as a thief in the night, man. When your pants are down, that's when destruction is going to come upon you, especially you scoffers, man, that scoff against the prophets, against the scriptures, against the Lord. Destruction and anguish is coming upon you niggas, man. And the Lord's going to catch you when you least expect it, man. Lord willing, the Lord catch your ass when you damn in bed with your woman, man. Or when you with your damn wicked ass kid, man. The Lord destroy your ass, man. With your wicked ass kid in their hand, Shalak Rayam and Mashapak, may destruction, sending curses upon you niggas, man. So at the end of the day, in verse 30, even thus shall it be in this day when the Son of Man is revealed, man. So the same things, that occurred, during the time of destruction, whether it be the flood or the time of Sodom and Gomorrah, that's the same things are going to happen, man. Niggas, are going to be in a state of mirth. They're going to think everything's A-okay. And then the Lord's going to come, and destroy these niggas, with various judgments, whether it be them being destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, an animal eating their ass, or whether they die in famine. All these things, are all these destructions, there's so many destructions that can come upon, the wicked that we can't even name, man, altogether, man. But at the end of the day, man, it's going to catch you as a thief in the night, man, when you least expect it. People wasn't listening to Noah, man. When Noah was building the ark, they were like, oh, this nigga ain't doing shit. The nigga just wasting his time. And then when the flood came, they were not protected, but Noah was protected. And spiritually, us right now, we're building the spiritual ark, man. We're building the elect. And when the ark is finished, when the elect are sealed, then all judgment, all hell's gonna break loose, man, upon this earth, man. And now, because at the end of the day, man, judgment is gonna catch you niggas, man, who think this world is A-OK, man. Because this world is fucking finished, man. This world is finished, man. Let's go to the book of that's a lot, man. I had this preset, but let me get this quick preset real quick. Grinding is low. All right. Yeah, this, at the end of the day, man, this place is finished, man. This place is finished at the end of the day. Let's read the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1, and it reads, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, man. So at the end of the day, you have to remember the Creator in the days of thy youth. Not only meaning, obviously when you're young, but ultimately in a time of prosperity in this world, you got to remember the Lord, man. While the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say I have no pleasure in them. So ultimately, we're not supposed to have pleasure in this time right now, man, this time of prosperity. We're not supposed to be in that mindset, oh, let me just have fun, let me just be in a state of mirth. No, man, this is strictly business, man. We're serving our time, man. In verse 2, while the sun or light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In verse 3, In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the window be darkened, man. Now let's read that again. In verse 3, in the days of the keepers of the house shall tremble. So all you niggas that are keepers of the house, all you niggas are going to tremble in that day. And the strong men shall bow themselves. So you strong men, you military niggas, you niggas that fucking consume creatine, 100 megagrams of fucking creatine, you niggas are going to be soft in that day. The nigga you see at the gym, lifting 600 pounds, deadlift, that nigga, he's going to turn into a bitch in that day. And all you military niggas, all you niggas are going to turn to bitch in that day, because that's how afflictive, these times are going to be, man. There's going to be like a time like never before. And the grinders cease because they are few. When it says grinders, that represents jobs, man. How people be like, oh, I'm grinding, I'm working. The jobs, are going to cease because are few. And we see that right now, man. Jobs, are few, man. You see niggas are being unemployed at a high rate, man. And you see the government is not aiding you niggas no more, man. Biden is showing his true horns now. And that's what y'all niggas get for trusting in Egypt, man. Y'all are starting to wake up how fucking devil, Joe Biden is, man. And continue on the verse, and those that look out the window shall be darkened. So at the end of the day, man, you niggas are going to see complete darkness on this world. Everyone's going to witness it too. All the judgments, all the darkness is going to appear upon this earth, the vengeance. Everyone's going to see it, man. And verse 4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. The doors shall be shut in the streets, There was lockdowns before. There's going to be lockdowns that's going to happen again, man. And continue on the verse. And when the sound of the grinding is low, niggas don't have that much jobs. Niggas are not working that much. There's less jobs, And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, Rise up at the voice of the bird, meaning you waking up early, go to work. You know how birds wake you up? That represents the alarm, man. And all the daughters of music shall be brought down low, man. Because at the end of the day, man, all the daughters of music, obviously meaning music, but that word meaning entertainment, man. So at the end of the day, all entertainment will be brought down low, and we see that happening right now, man. This Bible is a very prophetic book. Whatever this Bible says is going to come to pass, man. So you people out here thinking that this place is going to go back to normal. No, man. More, hell's going to come, man. It's going to come when you least expect it, or we taking the mask off, and all that. Esau is going to show his horns, man. This is just a prelude. This is just a prelude. Esau is going to be more draconian in the times to come, meaning he's going to have unfair laws. The devil is going to show his horns, man. So ultimately, this is just a prelude. This is a way to test you simple niggas out here, man. You sheep, man. You sheep. Esau is testing y'all niggas, man. Because you niggas are in a zombified state. So Esau is going to take advantage of you niggas. But in that day, they're going to notice that a prophet has been among them. You're going to notice that this devil has been lying to you the whole time, and the devil was not with you. We warned y'all, man. But at the end of the day, the same shall know by death, by pain, man. You guys didn't listen to us. We prophesied these times to come. We've been prophesying World War III for years now. 30 plus years, man. Not even 30 plus years. The brother's been out there prophesying, man. The work of the Lord for 30 plus years, etc., man. And we've been warning y'all for the times to come. Inflation, all that, man. But more hell's going to break loose. More, absurd prophecies are going to occur upon this earth, man. And you guys are not going to, you guys will not be able to say, oh, I didn't hear this, because the truth is everywhere, man. Brothers are all over the world, prophesying the world, man. The word, man. So with that, Lord willing, gratified to give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Shai, Ba'ashim Karkudash, Shalom, Akim, stay up. Death to America.